Hi, I'm Jen Grover, and on this week's episode of Tab Talk, I'm going to share with you the hottest accessory available for cassette toilets today, the Americanizer. Stay tuned. Since I created my first video, I've used the cassette toilet a whole lot more, and I actually really like it. It was very convenient at National Forest campgrounds. When I needed to dump, I could just empty in a pit toilet. Since my first video, I've also picked up a spare cassette toilet. Now, the RV shortages have made finding extra cassettes a little more challenging right now. Be patient, they'll become in stock. I'm going to put a link in the description below to where I purchased mine on Amazon. Today it's not available, but that could change any day. Also, I know that New Camp had to substitute the cassette toilet models because of shortages last year. So make sure that you're installing the right cassette for your toilet. I have the Thetford 400 series in my tab. I've had my cassette toilet for about a year, and so I've emptied it many times. I've emptied it at a traditional sewer dump station. I've emptied it at full hookup sites. I've emptied it in pit toilets and regular toilets. And so far, I found it super easy to use. But I get that some people are grossed out by it. So I haven't been grossed out by it. I do see that some people can't stand the sight of raw sewage, or maybe their aim isn't that great. So the Americanizer might fit that niche. Let me show you how to use it. The Americanizer creates a barrier, and it also is built in such a way that sewage actually never passes through, so it stays very clean. When you connect it to your cassette toilet, the label should be upside down, and these little knobs that the bayonet fittings on your sewer hose connect to will be facing up. It actually threads right onto the cassette. Let me show you how to do it. Let me talk just a bit about the top for your cassette toilet. I've removed it and set it way over to the side. Why? Because I've actually knocked the top of the cassette toilet nozzle down the sewer drain before. And I know I'm not the only person who's done that. So not only do I set it off to the side, I travel with a spare top for the cassette nozzle. So here I am at my cassette, and I've just dropped the Americanizer on top, and I'm hand tightening. You don't want to over tighten because you're going to have to be able to get it off, but you also don't want it to fall off. You can see I have the knobs at the top, and then I'll just connect the hose right to the Americanizer. Then take the other end of your sewer hose, remove the cap, put it somewhere and place it into the sewer drain. The next thing you do is pretty simple. You're just going to pick up your cassette and dump away like you normally would. Again, you can vent it so that it flows smoother and faster, but it's making its way through the cassette into the sewer. What did I like about the Americanizer? Well, I like that the Americanizer stays completely clean. It actually doesn't come in contact with the sewage. I also like its simple design. It just threads onto the existing nozzle. What didn't I like? Well, the first time, to be honest, I didn't quite get the bayonet fittings seated properly on the knobs, and it popped off. So I had to hose that down. Who might like it? Anybody who's really grossed out about the sewage might find this makes the cassette a little easier for them. Who else? If you travel to RV parks, especially exclusive ones, that have an issue where they require that you have a sewer hose to dump, this gadget will get it done. To be honest, it's very few RV parks, but there are a few out there. What do you think? Is this something you'd like to buy and use with your cassette toilet? Let me know in the comments below. I hope this was helpful and you get a first-person, real-world example of what the Americanizer looks like in action, and it helps you make a decision about whether you need one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.